Good morning. My name is Robert Lobetta. I'm a poet, madman, soccer player, hairdresser, filmmaker, director. But what I really am is a visual narcotics person. How I got into hairdressing? Well, I never wanted to be a hairdresser. I really just wanted to go to art college, but somewhere along the line I got thrown into hairdressing. I think my father thought it would be a good idea because he was a tailor, and his viewpoint was that there is an art to being a pattern cutter. So he made that a simile between pattern cutting and cutting hair. After about 6 years in hairdressing, something very strange happened to me. I wasn't quite making the mark I wanted to make because I couldn't see that dressing hair was where I wanted to go. And then 1976 arrived, and in came a movement called punk. And punk punched me in the face, simply for the fact the past 6 years I was learning to cut hair and dress hair with the eloquence of, shall we say, beautiful handcrafted work. Punk in itself said, fuck off to any notion of sound, and I'm going to piss and spit all over what you think hair and makeup should be. And that's when a friend of mine called Charles said to me, Robert, you know what, you always say to me, you love doing art, so why don't you think differently? How would an artist do hair? Just think about hair as a piece of fabric and a piece of fiber that you can manipulate and coerce into any shape or form you want. At first I thought he was mad. I thought, well, no, hair grows on head and you have to do hair on the head. And well, what are you talking about as a piece of fiber? After about a couple of weeks, I started to establish that thought process that maybe it could be done. And then I started something called weaving hair. I was twisting hair into these sort of, how could you say, cornrows at the time and linking them together. And then I went into my first weave. And by doing that and weaving hair, all of a sudden, everything changed for me. Hairdressing now made sense. An artist would look at a piece of clay and there'd be a sculptor. So now I was looking at hair as my medium and trying to look at it in a way that I've never seen it before. So for me, that started a whole new revolution in hair. This new movement of hair, which was by myself, by Anthony, by Trevor, by John Frieda, by Irving Russ, by so many other people, and this revolutionized the art of hairdressing. And I think that was the most fantastic time to be in hairdressing.